You're right. We are all on our separate journeys, each of us with our own life lessons to learn. The question is, and this is a question that you need to ask and answer for yourself. For it's easy to think that this journey being all about self means that you have a free ticket to be selfish. The question is, which journey do you choose to take? Are you training to be the liar? Or do you have the courage to make your own tracks, to drive your own locomotive? Oh, it's easy enough to understand, but only if you truly care to understand. Because if you simply play deaf, dumb and blind to truth, when a child can understand what's right and what's wrong, and if you choose to plead ignorance, there is no one out there with some sort of degree or other written on a flat piece of paper who's going to come to your defense. You're born into this world trained to follow a system, a legal system, using a legal name. What is a legal name? It's the name that you were given when you were born that was changed into a legal name when it was entered into the Crown copyrighted birth registry. You see, there's confusion everywhere you turn in this world. Con, you know what a con is. Fusion, that's to do with energy. You think that the legal system means what's right and good for all of mankind. You think it's there for your protection. It's not. It's a lie. So you're like a carriage carrying your own cargo, your passengers, luggage, goods, coupling onto the engine with all the other carriages, and sometimes playing the role of the engine yourself. The engine, the genie, your imagination. It's all an incredibly imaginative story, woven together with thousands upon thousands of images, subliminal images, telling you who you are, what to do, how to be. It takes 1/300th of a second for a message to enter your brain, to drive you forward blindly, following one track in the illusion of a linear timeline. Tracks, lines, legal lanes, lines. And there you go, is your number 11, is your twin towers. The conductor of your energy, your music, baits and switches your mind. It's all commerce, come-hearse, dead world in the big mind maze. It's not just the lies that you are told, but the lies that you tell by repeating what you are told. You're always chugging along, heading into an illusory future, waiting for the switches in Greenwich meantime to tell you, your time is up, darling. Only Kronos, Crone knows, the crown knows, your crown. That's your head. Up the ladder, Jacob's ladder, to that place called Peniel. If you wish to see, then look. Luke, chapter 4, verses 16 to 17. And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up. And as his custom was, he came into the synagogue on the Sabbath day to read from the book of Isaiah. The Jewish book of Isaiah in the Jewish synagogue, where he read the prophecy. Therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. Emmanuel, not Jesus. because Jesus is not a Jewish name, you see. Emmanuel means God with us. That is, God is within us. You see, the clues are everywhere, and they are also in the Bible. But that's just one of many places to find them. They're everywhere you look. Now, Emmanuel is also I am you all. Emmanuel. Amon you all. Amon Ra. That's Amon's horn in the hippocampus, in the brain. Jesus. Reading the story of the prophecy of himself. Emmanuel. The story within a story. From the Old Testaments to the New Testaments. The testaments, the semen of the ments, the minds. To where do they sail? Or do you think it's the Black Friday sales? Because you've been trained to believe in the false prophets, the monetary prophets. You have been trained to believe that you are the very grave and dead image, false legal ideals you carry around in your pockets. That's the legal name. It's illegal to use it because it's Crown copyrighted, and it's illegal to use copyrighted material. The message is everywhere you look. You find it in films, in stories, old and new, in poems. We live as form from truth estranged. We like illusion's false embrace. Salvation we expect, and grace from dreams that cannot go the distance. We who are gods, and in whose space creation first became existence. I am not better than you, but I act better than many of you, because I have rehearsed. The hearse that carries the dead. Yeah, I have rehearsed my lines in this play again and again. And I know it is not right to do wrong. I make no excuses, no apologies. You are exactly the same as me. There's no difference in our beings, but it's our choices which sets us apart. While most of you choose the legal tracks, heading along the same way as everyone else, with nothing but your own carriage, your physical body that's different in appearance, only from all the other carriages. Well, I have gone off the rails, a true locomotive. But what sounds crazy to you? The endless death and destruction, the pain and suffering on this planet? Or the choice that I've made to get off that train? The trends. The root meaning of train, look it up. It's delay, to pull, to manipulate. Are you sure you really want to be part of that? You want to get on that midnight train going anywhere? Because it just goes on and on and on and on. It is strange to be here. The mystery never leaves you alone. Behind your image, below your words, above your thoughts, the silence of another world waits. A world lives within you. No one else can bring you news of this inner world. This train, this legal train that you're on, it's just heading one way. It's going fast now. It's a runaway. There's nothing ahead but a big brick wall. And how do I know? Because the story always ends the same. You are railroad dead right into your grave. So it's a self-destructive track. It's not enough to just know this truth, the deception on all of humanity. Nope. Halfway home's not near enough. It's by your actions that you shall be known. A journey? That's a single day. A journee. Have you made up your mind? Are you still wasting time? You still walking down the lonely street of dreams? Still searching for an answer? And it's right here in front of you. It's illegal to use a legal name. You keep using it and you will end up DeeRailed. It's that simple.